He's taking his IELTS reading test. Don't disturb him. And that's it. Time up. That was David. That guy who just finished his IELTS reading test. But he couldn't finish. You just saw what happened to him during the test. And you know what? You might be the next David if you don't familiarize yourself with the right IELTS reading strategies. Time management is really important in the IELTS reading test. My name is Kudus. I'm a certified IELTS instructor at Tuteria, where we've helped more than 10,000 candidates achieve an overall band score of 8.0 or more in their first sitting. So today, I'll be teaching you the top 5 IELTS reading strategies to avoid such stories that touch. Don't be like David. The first strategy that I will be teaching you is called skimming. So you have to skim. Skimming is a technique that involves quick reading to get the general idea of a passage. You don't need to read the entirety of each passage, reading sentence by sentence during the IELTS reading test. You would run out of time. You only need to get what the passage is about and save that passion for reading for later. Even if you like the passage, don't get too attached. Remember, you have only 60 minutes for 3 passages and 40 questions. I will leave you to do the math. I never liked that subject in secondary school. Number 2, read, identify the question type, and follow instructions. This one is a 3-in-1. 3-in-1. Read the question to identify its type. Is it a multiple choice question? Summary completion? True, false, not given? Matching information to paragraphs? And many others. That should tell you what you are expected to do. Reading the instruction for a particular group of questions should even tell you the question type. Look at this question, for example. The instruction and question structure already show that they are multiple choice questions. The same is for this question type too. Guess what type of questions these are? Matching information to paragraphs. That's it. Next, the magical 3. I call it the magical 3. Finding keywords. Keywords include specific names of people and places, dates, figures, nouns, and verbs. You should identify and write out the keywords found in your question. What you do with the keywords leads us to the next strategy. Number 4, scan the passage. You should scan the passage for the keywords you've identified in your question. When you're scanning for these keywords in the passage, be open-minded. Watch out for synonyms and other similar phrases. The words you've identified might have been paraphrased. For example, your question might have the keyword mid-1950s and you'd find, let's say, 1955 in a particular place in the passage. It's a trick to make you ignore that part that possibly contains the right answer. Mid-1950s and 1955 are synonymous in this case. Also remember, your identified keywords might be in more than one place. Therefore, anywhere you find your keywords, try to read the sentences that come before and after them. Then at that place, you should do active reading. This way, you know if your answer is in the first encounter or the second one. Then number 5, don't assume. While your background knowledge about the topic of the passage might help you connect to the text, don't conclude on answers from your head. Deal with the information in the passage and get your answers. Fetch your answers from there. That will be all for now. Remember, skim, read instructions and questions, and identify the question types, find keywords, scan the passage for answers, and never assume. So for more tips and comprehensive lessons on IELTS reading, click on the link on the screen to bring your IELTS Band 8.0 even closer.